can prevail once more.
Souls go to their dooms in flame forevermore.
To glory, for glory is death. See how my skull shines? It is so you might see the fear in your own eyes.
Hell, hell has its laws. Hell, effect and the cause. Curtain falls, but hold your applause.
You don't want to make an enemy of me,
You
friend.
only the damnable and the diabolical could relish.
Prowess in battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Rathajak, a technique used clear. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
It is absolutely preposterous that any of us are alive. Maybe we're not. Pinch yourself and check we're not dreaming the last of our lives as we die screaming! incredible. We're incredible. We're spectacular. What a wonderful, jubilant, glorious day. But my poor sister, Corilla. It is not right that she died. And that makes me want to weep an ocean. She was an entire person before she ever made that choice. When we were children, she always kept the last piece of pastry for me and bloodied the nose of the bullies who pulled my hair. She was my sister. But as a wise woman once said, there's no point in crying over spilt blood. We must go on. And despite all the years I've lost, I have enough love in my heart to guide you home.
For the first time since you heard her voice, hope seems calm, and the peace flows from her into you, soothing your very soul.
Nowhere but here. I don't quite think I know where anywhere else is anymore. With a lick of paint and a thorough cleaning, this could be a lovely little house. And I can hardly leave. After all, who would ever want to think of hell without hope? I hope I'll see Corilla again one day, and that she'll say sorry, and I'll tell her she's forgiven. I hope I find all the pieces of my mind that fell out of my head over all those years, and that I'll be able to put myself back together again. I hope the echoes of pain will fade, and memories of sorrow will die, and that you'll visit me here someday. And I hope you have a happy ending of your own.
So you wormed your way into the Devil's Lair, risked mind, limb, and freedom, all to steal the Orphic Hammer. I hope your ambitions end there. I have already told you that the Githyanki Prince only wants to see you dead. But it seems you still do not trust me.
Open the prism. I trust Gith's heir over a wretched geek.
No. His domination is what keeps you free. You know this already. Still, you would test our alliance. You are falling into the same trap as the Chosen. Their distrust of one another is their undoing. We must not make the same mistake. We must work together. I'm disappointed to hear that. Nonetheless, our fates are bound, and in the absence of a happier union, I will accept a useful one. You may think yourself ingenious for having slain a devil, but you have merely ironed out a wrinkle. The Elder Brain will not be such an easy foe. It is time we resume our journey to find it.
Quite exhausted. A good night's sleep would do.
Copper for your thoughts? Ugh, thank the gods it's over, I say. My last trip to the Hells ever. Right you are. Got what we came for, and then some. Engine's burning like a bat out of a furnace again, though. Gods, I almost forgot how hot this thing is. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Probably.
Defeating a devil in his own home feels very, very good, actually. Well, now's as good a time as any. Can't get enough. I'm not surprised. Delicious.
Raphael's good and gone. Feels damn good too. Now, if only I could get rid of the other devil in my life.
To slay a devil in his domain is to end him entire. Or it should be. I am still primed to hear some slimy final rhyme from beyond the grave. The hammer is ours. The devil is snuffed out. Our power is undeniable.
No amount of contracts will save Raphael from the fate we forced upon him. A devil well slain, if I say so myself.
Trips to the Hells are usually one way, especially when the traveler causes the kind of trouble you did. I knew you were a thief, didn't realize you were a killer. Raphael's death is already causing quite a stir across the Hells. It's a rare thing for a mortal to slay a devil of his stature. In all the excitement, I hope you didn't forget our bargain. Do you have the gauntlets? Hand them over, and our deal is done. Thank you very much. Your coin is always welcome here. And so are you, Devil Slayer. Welcome back, Devil Slayer. What can I do for you? Now you've seen what I have. Welcome back, Devil Slayer. For you. Now you've seen.
Let me guess, you need something.
Welcome back, Devil Slayer. What can I do for you? Now you've seen.
My faith will guide me.
One with the weave.
Fiend worship. I'm not trying to pick a fight, Will, but it really seems like a blatantly ill-advised idea.
It's the furthest thing from my mind. Besides, not all fiends are cut from the same scorched cloth.
How good to see you. Come for a chat? Voss will be pleased with our progress. Come, to the underground. We must show him the Orphic hammer.
Copper for your thoughts? Oh, come on. You don't mean that. Oh, fine.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so I'll be here in the meantime.
Ah, damn it! To end a devil in the hells is to end him for true! Boa was hoping to make a hobby of killing Raphael over and over again. Truly. But, here we...
The cub speaks. You're sure? Later then.
Always good to talk, my friend. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things...
Watch your back.
Still alive, so that's progress.
You're so adorable when you're thinking what to say.
Mind never quiet.
Copper for your thoughts. Let's go.
Yes, love.
Go ahead. I'm listening. With
How good. Come for a chat?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Always good to talk, my friend. That's the
The cub speaks. As you wish.
You will grow to like Jahira's incense in time. Like Minsk shall...
I made soup. Want some? Slurp happy. You go in first, it was your idea.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go. Oh, I get it. You're scared.
So, Jahira, do you like to... That is, what do you like to do?
As in... hobbies? Oh, well... I like to play music, I suppose.
I'm just picturing you strumming on a harp so hard the strings snap and try not to shriek.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
What do you play?
Mostly the same children's rhyme. Battered whistle of tin. I do not get a lot of time to practice. Spare me the sad eyes, girl. Not every daily deed is worthy of song. Certainly none I can play.
Apoplectic, furious. Frankly, I'm puzzled.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
Oh, darned these walls. Better to have hung a mirror, taken a good long look at themselves.
A bloody display of murderous power. Baal means to stoke fear, make us cower.
All it does is make Minsk wonder if Boo has already eaten this villain's eyes.
You go in first, it was your idea.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
My fingers were crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Knock it off! Let's go home! We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley!
You go in first, it was your idea.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
My fingers were crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Knock it off! Let's go home! We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in
I'll
the alley!
bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
Just 3 times. Only have to say it 3 times.
You go in first, it was your idea.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
My fingers were crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Knock it off! Let's go home! We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley!
You go in first, it was your idea.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
My fingers were crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil.
Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Knock it off! Let's go home! We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley!
Just 3 times. Only have to say it 3 times.
You go in first, it was your idea.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
Interviews, politics, gossip, all of it gets in that bloody Baldur's mouth rag. Except what the people actually want in a broadsheet. Puzzles!
Play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley!
Terrible! Idiot! Fool!
You go in first, it was your idea.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos.
No, he mostly is a good mason. A good mason turns up for work. Tamrin ain't a good mason.
You know, I've never seen this place in the daylight before.
I always loved this park. Spent a lot of time here as a boy battling imaginary monsters.
The mermaid, faithful readers, has the tackiest arc.
I was going to say it looks wretched.
Only in disappointment.
The dark kid all kitschy these heads.
wizard call it? The sewer.
I gave my return to Baldur's Gate a lot of thought. I never pictured this, though.
Oh, what did you have in mind? Quiet party? Toasting a return with a few good friends?
Did you go for a swim today?
Less quiet party with friends, more days of hedonistic debauchery. But otherwise, yes.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster. But you know what?
Even with
I'm
Prince
learning to enjoy.
Kithrak Voss, may the astral sea be still as you cross it.
And may your mind be of steel, so your blade may be of silver to Lakmagir. Have you retrieved the Orphic hammer? Will our prince's chains finally be broken? Not a new companion, but an old one, and a loyal one. A proper introduction is in order, but I will let him do the honors. The remaining honor guard serve as my eyes and ears. Vlaakith's forces hunt you and the prism. My allies have slayed more than you know, so that you might travel freely. As for those that break through, you've proven more than capable of bleeding them yourself. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition.
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry. When I am done with the Gith Princeling, you may do with him as you like, but not a moment before.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then I turn my sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit. When you break Prince Orpheus free, his psionic cry will alert us. I will fly to your side. Together, we will fell the Elder Brain and thwart the Grand Design.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver. Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. Only the Orphic hammer can break Orpheus free. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich. Very well.
much for troublemakers. And keep your mucky little peepholes peeled.
Baldur's Gate.
The smell getting to you, Lae'zel.
Is it? The sewer.
Once the absolute solution, I'll be sure to propose your idea to the captain.
When is it my turn?
Be patient, citizen.
Stories, get right here!
I have no love for the sea. But the city would not be what it is without these ships. That lends them a kind of beauty, I suppose.
Indeed. There is no more impressive sight than a Githyank spelljammer with its astral sails unfurled.
A sweeter sight still. The world those ships might make if you plied them between the planes. Interplanar learning, trade.
Trade? Why stoop to barter when you have the power to take what you need?
Stories, get right here! The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, wet by your sandals.
Tavern review enthusiasts will note the absence of the landlord from this article. While I requested an interview, Captain Grizzly certainly was up to her name.
Can you swim, Astarion?
It's all right. I've been worse. I'm not sure, honestly. It's been a couple of 100 years.
Oh, you're missing out. Loved it as a kid. Oh, this water looks nasty as hell, though.
Well, it's not called Grey Harbour for nothing.
Stories, get right here! The printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, wet by your
I'm reminded of a book Father kept hidden in a drawer. The Salty Mermaid. Do you know of it, Shadowheart?
Fabian ran his calloused fingers along the lure's scales. Her tail quivered in response. The pinnacle of good trash. Even I can't forget that one too easily. Your father is a man of fine taste.
Who's in charge of the mind flayers later? Is there a Squid King or something?
I'd like to get this tub out of here before they tighten the blockade.
Each gate is servant to an elder brother. No king unites elders. Only their collective tyranny.
A mind flayer monarch? Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer, digging and diving where you don't belong? And I thought we were friends. The Iron Throne, a ruin from the city's dark past that could become a template for a brighter future. It is a most useful tool for motivating my Gondian workforce, key to the construction of the Steel Watch and keep the city safe. But like all tools, the moment it ceases to be useful, I will break it. Thanks to your trespassing, that moment may have come. Return to the city, find Orin, and claim her Netherstone as you agreed to do. And then I will forget this transgression.
Your conscience pricks. You did agree to an alliance after all. But then again, what honor need there be with someone like Gortash? How many people are trapped within? How many lives will be lost?